Zimbabwe's political story continues to attract a lot of attention as new developments keep unfolding inside the country's ruling party. Parliament has already approved constitutional changes that would allow President Emmerson Mnangagwa's current term to continue until 2030 instead of ending in 2028. This decision has become one of the biggest political discussions in the country because many people are now asking what this means for the future of Zimbabwe and for the leadership of ZANU-PF. Before we continue, if you enjoy getting balanced Zimbabwe news and political updates explained in simple English, please take 1 second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Your support helps us continue bringing you stories like this. Since the constitutional changes were approved, attention has also turned to Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. He remains one of the most influential leaders in Zimbabwe and continues to play an important role in government. Because of his long political and military background, many observers believe he will continue to be one of the key figures to watch as Zimbabwe's political future develops. At the same time, President Mnangagwa has continued carrying out his duties as head of state. Government officials have maintained that the constitutional changes are meant to promote stability and allow long-term development projects to continue without interruption. They say the country needs consistency so that economic programs, infrastructure projects, agriculture, mining, and investment plans can move forward smoothly. However, not everyone shares the same opinion. Opposition parties, legal experts, and several civic groups have questioned the constitutional amendments. They believe the changes have raised important questions about democratic processes and the future direction of Zimbabwe's politics. This difference in opinion has made the political environment even more interesting. As these discussions continue, many Zimbabweans are paying close attention because they want to know what comes next. For ordinary citizens, politics is important because leadership decisions often affect everyday life. People want to see improvements in employment opportunities, electricity supply, healthcare, education, business growth, and the overall cost of living. That is why every political meeting, every official speech, and every government announcement now receives a lot of attention. Many citizens are carefully following events to understand how today's decisions may shape tomorrow's Zimbabwe. One thing that continues to stand out is that Zimbabwe's political landscape remains active. Senior leaders continue to appear at public events, government programs continue to move forward, and different political voices continue sharing their views on the country's future. Supporters of the government believe Zimbabwe is moving in the right direction through ongoing development programs. They point to road construction, mining investment, agricultural support, and infrastructure improvements as signs of progress. Critics, however, say more needs to be done to improve the everyday lives of ordinary citizens, especially when it comes to creating jobs and easing the cost of living. This difference in opinion is normal in politics, and it is one of the reasons Zimbabwe remains a country that many people across Africa continue to watch closely. As events continue to unfold, it is also important to remember that political situations can change very quickly. New announcements, new meetings, and new decisions can influence the direction of national discussions at any time. That is why it is always important to focus on verified information and official developments as they become available. If you have reached this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this update with your friends and family so they can also stay informed. Your support means a lot to this channel. As Zimbabwe moves forward, many citizens are now paying even closer attention to every major decision coming from both the government and the ruling party. Every official meeting, every public address, and every national event is being watched carefully because people want to understand what direction the country is taking. President Emmerson Mnangagwa has continued to say that his administration is focused on economic growth, infrastructure development, agriculture, mining, and attracting investment into Zimbabwe. Government officials have also continued encouraging both local and international investors to have confidence in the country's future. According to the government, these programs are meant to create opportunities for businesses, improve roads, strengthen food production, and support long-term national development. At the same time, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga continues carrying out his responsibilities in government. He remains one of the country's most recognized political figures, and his public appearances continue to attract attention from supporters, analysts, and citizens who closely follow Zimbabwean politics. Because of his experience in both the military and government, many people continue to see him as an influential leader within ZANU-PF. Even with all these discussions taking place, one thing remains clear: Zimbabwe's future leadership will ultimately be shaped through the country's political and constitutional processes. Until any official decisions are announced by the relevant authorities or by ZANU-PF itself, many questions about future leadership remain unanswered. For many ordinary Zimbabweans, however, the biggest concern is not political competition. Their main focus is on everyday life. Families want stable prices in the market. Young people want more employment opportunities. Business owners hope for a stronger economy where they can expand their companies. Farmers want successful harvests, while students hope for better education and more opportunities after graduation. These are the issues that continue to matter most to many citizens across the country. As government programs continue, people will be watching closely to see how these policies affect their daily lives. If economic growth continues, many hope it will lead to more jobs, stronger businesses, and better living conditions. At the same time, many citizens also expect leaders to continue listening to public concerns and working towards solutions that benefit everyone. Politics is always changing, and every new development can bring fresh discussions. That is why staying informed through verified information is very important. Listening to official announcements and following reliable reports helps everyone understand what is really happening without relying on rumors or unconfirmed claims. One thing that cannot be ignored is that Zimbabwe remains an important country in Southern Africa. What happens politically often attracts attention across the region because Zimbabwe plays a significant role in trade, agriculture, mining, and regional cooperation. As new developments unfold, neighboring countries and international partners will also continue watching closely. Thank you once again for staying with us throughout this update. If you are enjoying this kind of balanced Zimbabwe news explained in simple English, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with your friends. Your support helps this channel grow and allows us to keep bringing you more updates. Drop your respectful opinion in the comment section. What do you think is the most important issue Zimbabwe should focus on over the coming years? Economic growth, job creation, infrastructure, education, or something else? We would love to hear your thoughts.